Hey guys, China is a very interesting and unusual place, and while living here for 6 years, I've got some really interesting experiences, I must say. And let me mount it here. And so today I want to share some of these unusual experiences that I had here in China with you. So let's start. Alright everybody, my name is Max and I'm a Russian guy who lives here in China for 6 years already, and I love to tell stories about my experience of living here and in other countries as well. This looks like a nice place to sit. So basically talking about different weird and unusual experiences that I had here in China. Number one is, if you watched my channel before, you probably know that I'm a big fan of Chinese tea and I'm a big fan of traditional Chinese culture. So when my friend, who is a Chinese tea master, invited me to go to these tea mountains and visit tea farmers, I was like super happy. I thought that it's an amazing opportunity to dive deep into the Chinese rural life and experience it myself. And especially she said that we will be able to pick some tea leaves and process some tea leaves, so we will basically make our own pour tea. And I was like super excited. And I can say that this whole tea picking and interacting with farmers experience was amazing and very unusual, but there was one detail that was the best and the most unusual among all. So basically, when we got there, those people, those farmers were very nice, were very kind. We really enjoyed our stay. We ate their local food, we ate a lot of vegetables, like wild vegetables that they picked in mountains for us. But the peak point of that day was in the evening, when they finally learned that we are Russians, that we came from Russia, and they immediately stopped drinking tea. They said, we will drink it some other time, and they brought alcohol.
Okay. Yeah.
So basically they didn't want to drink tea with us, they just wanted to drink vodka. So first we tried vodka, they brought baijiu, we drank baijiu. By the way, love baijiu, that's an amazing drink. When I drink vodka, usually I have hangover next day, but when I drink baijiu, I think I never had any hangover from baijiu. Weird. But after a while, they brought us shots with some new alcohol, and we were already pretty drunk, so we decided, I want not to try. So we tried it, and it tasted really weird. And when I looked in the glass, in the shot, I saw that it's kind of muddy, and I was wondering, what kind of a taste is it? If you ever went to Southeast Asia and you tried this like fried scorpions or fried tarantulas, they always have this kind of like astringent, weird taste. And so this alcohol had the same kind of a taste. So I was wondering, what is it? So I asked them, which brand is it? Is it like baijiu or what? And they said, no. You cannot buy this alcohol in any store. Basically, that was their homebrew wine, as they explained it. We were like, oh wow, cool, this is so nice, because homebrew is also pretty popular in Russia, so we were kind of eager to try. And when they saw that we like it, they said, oh, we're gonna bring the whole jar. They brought the whole jar, and at that moment we were kind of shocked because we saw some weird dead animal inside of the jar. So basically that alcohol was brewed on a dead animal. What animal was it? Let me check. Oh, that was a dead porcupine. They took all the needles out from it, and then they put it in the jar. I don't know, was it alive, was it killed at that time? And basically they brewed alcohol on that dead animal. And if they told us before, probably I would not try it, because who knows what may be there. Is it healthy or not? But that was very unusual, weird, but that was quite an unforgettable experience. Actually, I'm not sure. Is it legal in China to do the homebrew alcohol? Because in Russia, I think they try to stop it, because many people in Russia who drink homebrew alcohol, they suddenly get blind, or they die, or you never know when you make homebrew alcohol. And by the way, here I'm walking around this huge mall and looking for new interesting spots to shoot videos, because this mall is insanely huge. But I basically use it as my own YouTube studio, because I can find almost any kinds of locations here to make videos. So let me see if I can find any other nice place to shoot. Oh, and if you're interested in learning more about this mall, I have another video about it, and I will put here somewhere. All right, let me join my beautiful wife. She's here on the first floor, and while I go to meet her, I will tell you the second story, the second very extraordinary experience that I had while being here in China. And so basically, once we went to Xi'an, and you probably heard about Xi'an. It's the former capital of China, and that's an amazing, beautiful city. And in Xi'an, we met our friends, we celebrated the Chinese New Year, and they decided to take us to hike in mountains. And that was super great. We love hiking. And in those mountains, there are several temples. And we went to one of those temples. Oh, that's a nice view. Dang. All right, guys. So basically, we went to that temple, and because our friends wanted to show us how the rituals are performed, and I also think that it was like some Buddhist celebration at that time. So we went there, and we met monks. We met many people who were praying, who were doing small sacrifices, and that was very interesting. But the most interesting part started when monks learned that we are Russians. I don't know, all the weird things happen when people learn that we are Russians. So basically, they asked us where we are from. We said that we are from Russia, and they immediately became very friendly. They started talking. They called more monks to sit with us, drink tea and talk with us, and that was great. But you see, there was one thing. There was one monk who was standing a little bit aside from us, but sometimes he was looking, but sometimes he was kind of hiding his eyes for some reason. And then I was just keeping talking with other monks. We were joking, laughing, and my friend, who's a Chinese woman, she went to talk to that monk, and he told her something. Then she came to me and she said, that monk really wants to talk to you, and he has something for you. So I was a little bit surprised and thought, okay, why not? So I stood up, went to that monk, and I saw tears in his eyes. So that was very unusual. I didn't expect it. And really, yeah, that monk, he was wiping the tears, and he was saying some things in Chinese. Well, my Chinese was not that good at that time, so I couldn't understand most of what he was saying, but my friend translated it for me. She said that this monk feels that I was his friend from a past life. So like me in the past life and he in the past life, we were close friends, and he can just feel it somehow. And I didn't know if I can believe it or not. Maybe that's like some trick that people are doing with foreigners. But he was standing there and he was crying, and it looked so sincere to me, I would say. And eventually, I think that he was saying the truth, because just all his behavior, everything he was doing, it looked so real. So he was wiping the tears. He took us to the room that was like above the monastery on the small hill, and he gave us lots of presents. He gave us like several books about Buddhism, one of which was written by him. And he also gave us, some of these bracelets, the necklaces, like different things. They also gave us tea as a present. That was very nice. And I still have that tea, and I drink it from time to time. But it's just the way that guy was looking at us, looking at me, and the way that just how friendly and how touched he looked from all this interaction. So he hugged us, he spent some time with us, but most of the time I was just stunned. I didn't know how to react. I didn't know what to say. I think I had this like stupid smile on my face and just didn't know what to do. But that day left like deep impression on me, and I still remember it very vividly. We made some videos at that day, but I didn't vlog at that time, so my videos were quite cranky, but I will put some of them here so you can take a look. And yeah, that was I think the most unusual experience that I had here in China for now, and the one that I can remember at the moment. But yeah, I still don't know how to treat it, and if it was a true thing, if everything that monk was saying was true or not. But I want to believe that it was true. And yeah, that was something very, very memorable for me. So yeah, Once you start to go out and get deeper into another culture and talk more with people from other culture, I think you have these kind of very intimate experiences with the nation and the culture, the people who live here. Yeah, all right, guys. So these were the most unusual experiences that I had in China for the last 6 years, but probably there are more. I just don't remember them really well. I need to I need to sit and think about them more. And what do you think about it? Please let me know in the comment section below. If you had any of the experiences like this in China, please let me know. And also, if you're a Chinese person, tell me, what do you think about this interaction with a monk? Was it honest, true, or something else? Yeah, let me know. Thank you, everybody, and see you in another video. Bye-bye.